The program that gives you the latest in Filipino business and trends, with norm challenging brands, paving the way to be next generation business leaders. This is Talk Shop Asia Next Gen, connecting you to the future. Hosted by business and transformation mentor Rolly Bagaspas, franchise and business coach Don Senita, and beauty and business maven Muriel Villanueva, together with Mr. Millennial JP Morales and Agri and Youth Advocate Colin Lalyaban. Jump into the business revolution. This is your Talk Shop Asia Next Gen, only here on Big Media.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning to all our viewers across the Philippines and all over the world. Welcome to Season 21 of Talk Shop Asia Next Gen. I am Don Sunita, your anchor for this afternoon. You are watching us live via Facebook and YouTube, web streaming, and digital radio from 3 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. as we give you the latest in business and trends changing the way we do retail and services here in the Philippines. Let's get right on the program. Please allow me to welcome my passionate co-anchor, our in-house beauty and business maven, Miss Muriel Villanueva. Hi, Muriel. Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, Don. Good afternoon, everyone. Of course, no, a pleasant thank you for once again spending your Sunday afternoon with us. Of course, we are streaming live through Facebook with Talk Shop Asia Next Gen, Talk Shop Asia Retail Industries Group, and our program partners, the Philippine Retailers Association Official, FranCorp Philippines, U Franchise Asia, Filipino International Franchising Association, and the Association of Filipino Franchisors, as well as through the ASEAN Youth Organization Philippines Facebook pages. We would be glad to hear from all of you this afternoon, no? So do send us your comments and questions in our live stream page, and we will make sure to get your insights across throughout our very interesting guests this afternoon, no? Of course, please allow me to call in our co-host for this afternoon, our Mr. Millennial, JP Morales.
Hi, Don Moriel. Good afternoon. And of course, sa mga viewers po natin across the globe, good afternoon po sa inyo and magandang gabi sa mga nasa ibang bansa. No? Alam niyo, Don Moriel, very excited ako sa guest natin ngayon. Ano? Lalo na napakainit ng hapon ngayon natin. Ano?
Oo, totoo. And speaking of mainit na hapon, mainit-init pa ito, no? Happy Labor Day to everyone, which was May 1 yesterday, no? Kaya naman mabuhay ang manggagawang Pilipino na araw-araw ay nagsusumikap upang makamit ang magandang buhay para sa kanilang mga pamilya. What do you think, Mariel?
That's true, no? Bilis, May na. My gosh, a few weeks after magugulat tayo, halfway na tayo through the year, no? But of course, May is not just Labor Day, as you mentioned. It's also Mother's Day. So, di ba, literal, yung
Yes!
totoong magle-labor, which is yung ating mga ina, month din nila ngayon.
Tama. And of course,
Yeah, so how did
ano
you
na lang.
spend your- Go ahead, JP.
Yes, Dom, please go ahead. Yes, actually, nakita ko na 4 months na lang, lalabas na ulit si Jose Marichan naman.
Oh my God.
Oo nga, no? Really, really, definitely something we should look forward to. 4 months from now, Pasko na ulit, no? And that being said, this afternoon, di ba, this is actually a very exciting episode that we have today kasi we are going to be talking about something very #essential. Okay, that is the importance of brands continuously pivoting and maintaining relevance through branding continuum timeless transitions. This pandemic has enabled us to leap forward in multiple steps. Don't you agree, Mariel?
Naku, no, I super agree. Parang lahat tayo yan ng isang oo tayo dyan. And we are privileged, of course, to have a golden brand who is and will always remain essential. Sabi nga natin, #essential to us Filipinos. The golden brand, go to King.
Yes, and of course, we also have a brand pushing for more eco-friendly, lalo na ngayon, lahat they are shifting to eco-friendly products, The ways of packaging our goods, especially sa mga food, si Greenco, and as well as their summer-friendly ice cream, Avo Bravo.
Okay. Perfect dessert for the summer, hindi ba? And of course, as we're talking about transitions, what's more future forward than online gaming? Ito na, labasan na ng kabagetsan. Okay. Gaming platform will be sharing more about their innovations. Hindi ba? Very, very exciting lineup. What do you think, Mariel and JP?
Naku, totoo naman, no? Another Sunday to look forward to.
Indeed, fun-filled, okay, culture-filled, and insight-filled. Very exciting to have companies at different stages in their branding journey in our program this afternoon. And we will also be talking about how they are accelerating their growth in this pandemic times. So all that insight, please watch out for that when Talk Shop Asia Next Gen returns.
We'll be back shortly. This is Talk Shop Asia Next Gen. Empower your mind. Be informed. Dahil lamang ang may alam. Knowing the latest trends and issues in the society. Feed your mind with information that are reliable, fresh, and straight from the experts. Be involved. Here in the conversations with Chester Kidlat, broadcasting live in big media. This is The Conversations. For harnessing luck and success in doing business. This is Philippine Business Feng Shui at your service. Sa ikaunlad ng bayan, Feng Shui ang kailangan. Hosted by your partner in luck, Master Aldrich Dalumpines. Every Wednesdays at 8 p.m. See you on our next learning modules for luck in business. Only here on Big Media. Now back to Talk Shop Asia Next Gen. Branding is a key asset for any company. Discover how these brands are continuously evolving to keep up with the time. Jump into the business revolution with Talk Shop Asia Next Gen.
Talk Shop 8. Welcome back to Talk Shop Asia Next Gen. Please make sure to tune in with Big Media PH and VH1 Radio Manila and follow our programs throughout the week. We are sure that whatever interest you're into, we have it for you. We would also like to greet our friends from the Philippine Retailers Association, of course, Miss Evelyn Balmeo Salire and Miss Rosemary Ong for being a longtime partner of Talk Shop Asia.
Yes, no, and Dawn, of course, this afternoon, we are excited. This is one season in the making and very worth the wait. Because today, we have the pleasure to have on our program the woman behind the successful Goto franchise, Goto King, the brand with a vision to be the king in leading Filipino companies providing innovative, quality Filipino food products to the local and international markets. Her then dream to bring Goto up a notch higher um, is now a 35-year-old brand that is known and has shared a story or two with many Filipino families. To share more about the journey of this legacy brand is the very own founder and more known as Mystics to many, no? The Goto King's queen. Of course, let us welcome Miss Maria Teresa Laurel. Hi, Mystics!
Hi,
Welcome!
hi, hi, Muriel and Dawn.
Hi,
Magandang
Tix.
hapon
Good
sa inyong lahat.
afternoon. So happy to have you on the program, Ma'am Tix.
Alam mo, ako happy lagi basta mga bata yung mga kasama. Bagong dugo yan. You really give the energy, a new kind of energy to
Nako, of
businesses,
course,
yes.
ma'am. No, thank you, of course, for being with us this afternoon. So let us begin. No, we would like to know, Ma'am Tix, please share with us. We have grown to love the brand. 35 years and counting. Share with us
37.
how 37. Oh,
Yes,
incidentally, no, it's the anniversary month also of Goto King this month
yes.
of May. No? So share
May
with
16.
us May 16, yan.
Yes.
Share with us the beautiful journey of the brand. How did you begin? I remember, ma'am, no, the beautiful story of how you came up with the name also.
Yes. Oh. Well, we're 37 years old and I really did not start with Goto King kaagad, no? I was into catering. I started as a caterer and I set up mga restaurants in the university belt. At that time, I had two. And then, the university belt kasi, yung kalaban mo are mga negosyanteng they really don't pay rent kasi andun na sila sa aksesorya nila. They don't pay their cooks, no? So mahirap na kalaban. So I said, ano kaya yung yung pwedeng ibang negosyo. But at that time, yung katabi ko actually he's a very good friend and he was the one who started the Goto trend, no? Kilala niyo siya si Mayor June Simon. So magkatabi kami. Yes, I was into barbecues and he was into Goto. So I saw the love of the Filipino sa Goto, ibang klase, no?
Yes.
May pila siya sa Goto, ako naman may pila sa mga barbecues. So yun ang kwento namin. And then I was also a caterer sa mga events, sa mga field site. And then Ninoy Aquino was assassinated. So talagang bumagsak yung economy and at that time Schumart was looking for a concept na feeling and yet reasonable yung price. So that's how we started. We started with a cart at SM Cubao, 1x2 cart just selling Goto and Tokwa't Baboy. But it was such a huge success that even the late Tatang, Henry C. Sr. would just stand and see and look and was amazed bakit parang ahas yung pila, no? May pila sa Goto. So then we were offered a regular stall in the food court, and then yon tuloy na yon. So that's how we started.
Wow, talaga naman. Ako, I remember doon, no, and Ma'am Tix, no, I had my first taste of tokwa baboy with
Tokwa
gotoking.
baboy.
I think I
Talaga.
was mga 10, 11 years old. Tama po, one of the fast food of SM also. Talagang, see, it's
Yeah.
really in the memory, talagang legacy talaga, ma'am, no? With that, no, having known gotoking 37 years, with the recent pandemic that has, hit the many, no? What shifts did Goto King embrace in order to reach out to loyal customers and your franchisees during the pandemic? And syempre, hashtag essential,
Yes. Actually, nung nag-pandemic, nararamdaman na namin yun eh, na 2019, the last quarter ng Christmas, parang iba yung paggastos na ng mga tao, medyo hinihigit na yung pera, no? And usually, the trend is January, malakas pa ang mga benta, no, sa retail business and food. But 2020 parang iba na yung yung
Trend,
benta
parang
nung yes, we could feel it, tapos lumalabas na rin yung mga balita about the COVID. So medyo nakapaghanda kami, no? But we did not really look at it na parang ito, kailangan may gawin tayo, may no?
Yeah.
You know, in my 37 years of doing business, we have already formulated our own philosophy, you know. So, one is, first we plan, we measure, we innovate, and then we care. Basically, hindi na namin pinag-iisipan yan. It comes naturally, no? So, when the pandemic came, may plano kami, but then we just have to measure, no? Kung ano ba magiging effect nito, yung mga rental sa SM, mga franchisee, etc. We measured everything. We measured yung mga taong kailangan lang sa outlet na yon, no? Babagsak talaga yon. And then, yon, sa innovation na, you really have to feel the market at that time eh. Kasi actually wala na nga market, no? So ano yung gagawin mo? So yun. And then now we're in the stage that yung innovation namin is actually caring for the Filipinos, no? And the OFWs coming in. That's what we did. We look back, we step backward, and then tiningnan namin ng mabuti. And I'm very glad that marami din ganon, no? Hindi, kasi minsan, pag may problema, yung sugod ka ng sugod na mali, na hindi mo alam kung anong gagawin. In fact, merong mga iba ngayon pala nagsasara. We were all overwhelmed, no? When nangyari yan, we could negotiate with the malls, with your lessors, ganyan, binabaan, Meralco was not charging, etc. And then, ngayon, lumalabas na lahat ng kautangan mo, no? Naninigil na lahat. So, whether you're a businessman or a resident or just anyone, ngayon bumabagsak na kasi nasasaktan na din lahat. Ang lumalabas, yung ipon mo na eh. So, mas basically yun.
I think, Ma'am, this also has to do with with the wealth of experience that you've had. Because with 37 years, I can imagine siguro like the ups and downs that have happened, no? And we have on screen now a presentation from Goto King and how you have continuously evolved throughout the years. So we have here milestones starting from your very beginning with your kiosks na talaga naman kinalakihan na talaga ng lahat, ma'am, ano? You were also mentioning a little earlier about the innovations that you did. Um, uh, like showing care for the Filipino people? Can you tell us more about this?
Yes. Well, actually, ngayon, no, yung community pantries, no, and then yung lumabas nga, yung goto, essential ka ba? Ganon. So tatawa-tawa lang kami dyan eh. Pero what we did now, we were innovating on a do-it-yourself goto kit, no? Okay, so medyo matagal na rin yung incubation nun. Tapos, one night, this is about 4 nights ago. I think 4 nights ago. Hindi ako makatulog eh. Sabi kong gano'n. Kailangan, wag nang patagalin yung kit na yan. Sabi ko. Kasi, siyempre, 37 years, yun nga, yung branding mo, kailangan ganito, yung logo, yung et cetera, no? Sabi ko, wag nang patagalin yan. Let's make it basic. Andyan yung mga community pantries, nagkakagulo na, they don't know what to donate. Ang mga nakalagay dyan, puro perishable, and ang gusto ng mga pumipila dyan, yung naiuwi nila, nasi-share nila. No? Any donation ngayon, ang gusto ng tao, yung tira niya, iuwi niya dun sa mga kasamahan niya sa bahay. No? So, just overnight, I told our operations girl, si manager, si Chona, basta ganitong gawin mo, ganyan. I-half mo na lang yung costing nung ginagawa natin, and then, sige, let's see. Tapos ganun na. Sarado yung mga magre-risograph, or it was going to be very expensive kasi in demand ngayon ng mga labels. No? Sabi ko, sige, takbo nyo yan sa computer natin. Tapos we were packing. I have not even posted anything yet. And what I did was I told my daughter, my God, yung daughter ko na yon, no, ibang klase, viral na sa kanya. So, by the next morning, ang dami na namin orders by the thousands. People ordering for the community pantries, and then dumating pa yung hospicio. And I'm so glad that yung mga kaibigan ko from all schools, like yung St. Teresa's High School 68, Marinol High School 68, St. Paul's. So they were all there really wanting to get the lugaw na pwede nilang i-donate. Nang wala nang gulo, wala ka nang iisipin na may matitira, masisira, etc. And it's so reasonable. For $12.50, you can feed already 3 to 4 people. Ano pang hahanapin mo?
Oo nga.
Everyone can share it. So that's our innovation, and that goes without saying that we're really sharing with people. Minsan kasi nakikita natin yung paghihirap natin ng pandemic, no? Hindi mo na masyadong nakikita yung iba na baka mas naghihirap kaysa sa'yo. So this is really our way of sharing all the 37 years that we've been in the business, and we've been serving the Filipino people.
I think this also goes to show na ang lugaw, ang goto really is a part of the Filipino life, hindi ba? It's a testament to the brand, to the product that you have created. What do you think, Riel?
Oo, no, throughout the years, very consistent yung quality. Nag-improve pa because non-stop. You can see, no? Kahit na brand na siya, legacy na siya, non-stop pa rin ang pag-iisip ni Ma'am Tex to, innovate and embrace it to make it better to serve the consumers. You mentioned, Ma'am Tex, that of course Goto King has done their share of sharing. We think we have a video to share. Camille, we have a video
Camille.
to share. Oo, with how Goto King has reached out and share yung naman talagang very
Lugaw King na yan ngayon.
Lugaw King. Oh.
Yes.
Wow, talaga naman, no? That was during ma'am, during the hype of pandemic and after, no, hanggang ngayon. I'm sure marami pa
Yes.
ring nag-order, no? So with that, no, you were able to share, and syempre the purpose of giving the livelihood to the many. I'm sure isa 'yon sa maraming at magandang nagawa ng ating ni Ma'am Tix and the company, no, to be able to share their blessings through livelihood. Also, they are now also offering the franchise opportunities, no, to share more
Yeah.
of the brand. Ayan. Quickly, we have on screen also, syempre, pag ang brand such as Goto King will offer business opportunities, I'm sure.
We've
Ayan. Sige,
downscaled.
go ahead, Ma'am Tix. We have on
Okay.
screen the franchise opportunity package that you offer.
Yes, yes. Dati kasi it was a full restaurant, a food court,
Yes.
and then a kiosk in the supermarket. But nobody goes to the malls now, no? I think they wanted us to open with 10% capacity lang. So how can that even sustain our workers?
Mm.
So we reinvented ourselves, and we have a new franchise offering, which is Goto
Mhm.
Pares. Okay, so
Wow.
with this, the investment for the tent type, which you can put inside outside your garage or anywhere that you feel may traffic,
Mhm.
you will spend 185,000, no? And that could still go down depende sa location, sa size, no? And then in the malls also we have, and outside the malls we're offering also a Goto, uh, well, it's a Goto
Kiosk.
card kiosk.
Art.
So
Mhm.
ganun na yun ngayon. It's 380,000 with roughly a full range of menu items.
The
So
products, no,
basically,
well products.
yeah, so it's a jeepney ano, design
The design,
concept.
the design, no, talaga
Yes.
naman.
Oo.
And then this one
Filipino.
po, 'di ba? Alam na alam
Yes.
natin 'yan.
And for
The one
May,
we are
we're not
offering,
yes.
go ahead, Ma'am Tess. For
No, for
you, go
May
ahead
we
po.
have a promo na no
Mhm.
franchise fee. So it's mas mababa pa yung mangyayari diyan. So
Wow, for the
that's it.
anniversary, no? For the anniversary month
Yes.
of course, for the
Yes.
franchise fee of their new concept, Goto Pares, they will not charge its franchise fee free for the month of May. Wow naman
Yes.
talaga. Ayan, the new beginning. Ayan, 5 slots of no franchise fee until May 2021. With that said, no, we would like to flash on screen the details where they would want to get in touch with you
Yes.
for any details.
Well, you
Ayan.
can call me, no, I still handle direct inquiries for franchise. And my number is 0949 994 1481 or Chona at 0922 820 5101. So,
Talaga naman,
mm,
non-stop, no? First hand, yan ang isang talaga naman really to admire to those, the leaders of such brands, no? Very hands-on. Imagine mo, for 37 years, the attention and the time that was given by Ma'am Tix is now, like this, ganito nakalaki si Goto King. And with new products and new concepts. Ma'am Tix, before
yes.
we let go of you for our segment, please, any advice that you can share to the next generation entrepreneurs that, aspires to have a brand or start a brand and grow?
Ah, okay. Well, I think the first thing I want to say is that aside from having a good product, kasi a good product you can produce or you can just get it from someone. The trend now with so many young people is ayaw nilang gumawa ng sarili nila. Aangkatin lang nila yan, papatungan ng konti, i-mastermind na yung mga marketing geniuses nila, social media, etc. And that's it. No, but if you do that and more or less you're addicted to that kind of concept of doing business, how do you control quality? How do you control your quality? Sa amin sa Goto King, we almost produce everything. They say it's not the way to do business, but no, I want to be sure. And kaya kami tumagal ng ganito is because our customers care about our quality. Do you know that kung may reklamo sila sa isang outlet, they call me, they're able to track me and to tell me that mistakes yung ano doon sa inyo, ba't ganun, ba't hindi malapot o kaya maalat o ganun. I personally look into it. So, be committed to your product. And I think that's the way brands live. Yung primary message ko to anyone who wants to go into business.
Yes, no, keeping the quality kasi from there po, no, it will really grow. Syempre word of mouth, tried and tested. Tapos they will grow to love the brand kasi syempre kultura natin mga Pilipino, gaya ng sabi nyo kanina, Ma'am Tix, no? Pag meron tayong natikman, isi-share natin automatic with our family, with our friends, and that's how it goes and grows. Diba po, no? So it truly is inspiring to hear the journey of the brand we all grew up with and love, no? We can all agree that Goto King, Lugaw King now is a legacy brand with legacy products that embrace evolution. But just like all other brands, no, they are not born overnight, but are crafted over time. They are meaningful and their passion for perfection remains constant, as well as their goal to be the leader, the king, no, in serving delicious and hot meals to Filipinos, not just to warm our tummies, but also our hearts. What do you think, Don?
You said it, Mariela. No? It's through the brand journey that we hear now, no, from Ma'am Tix, that we consumers learn to really love products such as Goto King. It is, after all, a cultural celebration already and a sense of pride for us Filipinos, hindi ba? Kaya naman, what best business to open than the very #essential and made even more affordable Goto King, Lugaw King, and Goto Pares, hindi ba?
Nako, no. Once again, thank you very much, Ms. Tix, for sharing with us your journey. We are excited, of course, to hear from you, your insights on our panel segment a little later on the program.
Okay.
And when Talk Shop Asia Next Gen returns, of course, JT will let us in on an environmentally conscious and mouth-watering products perfect for summer, the GRN Co. and Avo Bravo. Make sure to tune in and stay with us right after this break.
We'll be back shortly. This is Talk Shop Asia Next Gen.
Over the years, franchising has been fulfilling entrepreneurs' dreams to multiply their success both locally and internationally. And with one franchise created every hour, the Philippines is now Asia's franchise capital. But what's the secret to franchise success?
Buying a franchise is the easiest and the most popular way to go into business because statistics shows that if you buy a successful franchise format, you have a 90% chance of success.
FranCorp has completed full franchise development programs of over 3,000 businesses worldwide, creating successful power brands that have become today's movers and shakers of the franchise industry.
FranCorp is a one-stop shop for entrepreneurs wanting to grow their brand through franchising.
Our group of consultants are internationally educated and trained, and they have real-world franchise experience. That's why we have the highest number of certified franchise executives in Asia.
FranCorp is behind the tremendous growth of franchising in the Philippines. FranCorp is behind the big brands that started small, if not micro, and now they're ready to go overseas.
We actually started with a small kiosk in 1992, and today, because of a professional world-class franchise system, we're all over the world.
FranCorp offers a complete range of services to assist franchisers.
FranCorp prepared us properly to start our franchise operations, and the rest is history.
FranCorp continues to help businesses grow from one to many and to witness the unfolding of more franchise success stories. Are you ready to be the next? FranCorp.
Now back to Talk Shop Asia Next Gen. Start small and dream big. Discover these up-and-coming brands etching their mark to success. Jump into the business revolution with Talk Shop Asia Next Gen.
We would like to greet our friends from FranCorp. Grow your brand from one to many with the professional franchise consultancy services of FranCorp Philippines. We'd also like to thank You Franchise. If you're looking to start your business, contact You Franchise for a one-on-one franchise matching session that fits your interest and budget. Be your own boss now. Drink healthy with Citrazone. Now more than ever, health is wealth. Bring health to your communities with the Citrazone franchise. Find Citrazone on Facebook and take advantage of the 2-in-1 franchise promo this season.
Yes, no, for our next segment, no, from hot to cold to eco-friendly. Wow. For our first community mic, here to tell us more about this is our, of course, Mr. Millennial, JP Morales.
Thank you, Mariel. And of course, I'm sure yung mga viewers natin very familiar sa kanya, no? Madalas siya nakikita sa television. Let me introduce our guest for this afternoon. He's a celebrity entrepreneur. He was a former Pinoy Big Brother all-in housemate, and now he is the CEO of Green Go Packaging, an importer and manufacturer of food packaging in the Philippines. And also, he is the CEO of Avo Bravo Everything Avocado. Let us all welcome Mr. Forth Solomon.
Hello, guys. Hello, good afternoon. Happy Sunday.
Hi, Forth. Welcome to the program.
Hi, Forth.
Yes,
Hello.
And of course, Forth, bago yan.
Muriel. Thank you sa pag-invite.
Thank you for joining us today. No? And of course, we want to congratulate you and Zell on your firstborn baby. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Salamat.
Yes, and of course, this afternoon, could you share with us, Fort, paano ba nagsimula yung Avo Bravo? Naalala ko before, kinikwento mo, may gusto ko kita yung business, yung ice cream, Now, could you share with us today, kung paano nagsimula si Avo Bravo? Ano yung idea behind it, And I think si Joms, meron tayong video ipi-play. Joms?
Yes. Actually, JP, nung nagsisimula ako sa franchise, isa ka sa tumulong sa akin, di ba? Naalala mo? So, nag-consult din ako kay JP. And then, siguro mahilig lang talaga ako sa avocado. So, dati kasi, ginagawan tayo ng mami natin ng avocado, dinudurog na may kasamang ice, and then condensed cream. Minsan, nilalagyan ng powder milk. And then, nagka-idea kami na gawin tong avocado ice cream. So, nung una, medyo nahirapan kami kasi seasonal yung avocado. Minsan, wala sa palengke. Minsan, mataas yung presyo. So, nagganap kami, nag-produce kami ng frozen avocado na wala ng buto and wala na ding balat. Yan yung video natin ng Avo Bravo.
Naku, ang sarap po. Lalo na ngayon, ang init-init.
Perfect for
Yes,
summer.
try nyo. May bagong bukas kami sa Maginawa, Quezon City, Avo Bravo.
Ay, malapit. Malapit lang. Mapuntahan nga mamaya after ng show.
And SM Cebu. May mascot tayo sa mga opening. Siyempre. Yung avocado natin, hinahaluan natin ng powder milk and frozen avocado and cream. And siyempre may mga iba pang flavors like Graham, Oreo, rock salt and cheese.
Wow, very
Mas na-miss natin
mouth-watering.
ang summer. Diba? Mas
Oo.
na-miss natin ang summer ngayon. May beach pa.
Yes, and of course, fourth, dun sa Avo Bravo ice cream. Ilang flavors na ba meron and ilan products na ba meron ang Avo Bravo?
And actually, meron niyang classic, yung may powder milk na kasama. And then meron niyang Graham, crushed Graham, lalagyan natin sa ibabaw with frozen avocado. And then Oreo, and then nilalagyan din natin ng rock salt and cheese, tas powder milk. At syempre, gusto natin mapalawak yung ating menu or mas maraming offering dito sa menu natin. So, ang ginawa natin, meron tayong cyclone machine. And then yung cyclone machine, ito yung machine na maghahalo ng mga like local candies and chocolates na pinipare natin with avocado ice cream and frozen avocado. So like yung mga how-how, taps, so Mic-Mic. So yung mga, I think yung mga batang 90s and 80s, alam yan, yung mga flavors na yan.
Tama. Ang sarap, lalo nakakagutom, lalo kung gusto kumain ng ice cream ngayong hapon na to. And of course, I heard, lalo na ngayong pandemic, lahat ng business sectors, na-affect yan lahat, and we've also heard you have recently opened yung Greenco packaging. Could you tell us a bit more, ano ba yung Greenco, and ano ba yung ino-offer ng Greenco packaging?
Pansin ko lang mahilig pala ako sa green. So, avocado. Green. So, green ko packaging kasi napansin naman namin and alam naman natin lahat yung sitwasyon ngayon. So, lahat puro pack meals na, puro food delivery na, and may mga friends din tayo na nangangailangan ng quality, safe, and affordable na food packaging. And syempre, environmental friendly, reusable, and nauso yung mga frozen meals. Kaya nag-produce tayo ng mga anti-freeze rectangular container. Para at least, tingin ko, makakatulong tayo sa mga customers natin and sa mga food business owners gamit itong mga quality na food packaging natin. Ng Greenco Packaging.
Tama. Lalo na ngayong pandemic, actually marami mga businesses na nagtayo, yung mga gumagamit ng mga food packaging containers, lalo na yung mga healthy meals. Balita ko, meron ka rin mga clients na ganun, And I think we have a video that we can play about Greenco. Joms, are we ready?
Level up your food presentation with innovative Greenco packaging. Greenco Packaging is an importer and manufacturer of food packaging products in the Philippines. In the food industry, we believe that safety and quality are of the utmost importance. Our products: blister type packaging, A blister pack is a packaging supply made from a piece of pre-formed plastic that is stuck to another material, such as blister board or metal foil. The advantage of blister-type packaging is that it is anti-freeze, meaning, once stored in the freezer, it is resistant to cracks and indents or folds. It is also microwavable, even if it is in a frozen state, which makes it suitable for frozen meals. Not only frozen meals, but it can also handle hot food preparations because it is also heat resistant. The bento box is made of blister-type plastic packaging.
Yun, ang ganda ng
Yun,
packaging ng green ko. Oo. And of course, lalo na ngayon, maraming gusto magtayo ng kanilang mga food businesses. Siyempre, kailangan nila ng mga packaging. Is Greenco Packaging ba open sa mga distributor types or resellers?
Yes, open kami. Bali, meron din tayo sugarcane packaging, yung mga biodegradable, and cornstarch packaging, cutlery sets. So, naghahanap kami ng mga distributor partners sa province na siyempre gusto namin na maikalat pa o ma-distribute sa buong Pilipinas yung ating product. So, sa mga interesado, pwede tayong mag-attend ng distributor business seminar namin every Saturday, 2 p.m. Pwede natin kontakin ang sales@greencopackaging.ph. So, sales@greencopackaging.ph. Yan. And syempre, meron din pala sa Avo Bravo. Sa mga interested na maging franchise partner ng Avo Bravo, every Saturday 10 a.m. to 12 noon, meron tayong franchise seminar para sa Avo Bravo, Tika-Tika, Bokti, Atiricas Baxilog, and Chicas Bagnet. So, si Avo Bravo kasi under na siya ng Atiricas Collective. So, partner na natin sa Atiricas Baxilog. Pwede na nila kontakin ng franchise at baxilog.com.ph. Yan.
Wow, ang dami ng concept port. Naalala ko na nagsimula tayo nun sa may Dayard, dito sa may Timog, Quezon City. Ngayon, napakalaki na ng business. Congrats!
Thank you din kay JP, syempre.
Nako, and of course, Fort, everyone wanted to know what is next for Greenco and Avo Bravo now that you have partnered with Ate Rica's Baxilog and Chicas Bagnet.
Syempre, sa ngayon, natutunan ko din ngayong pandemic is wag huminto at patuloy lang yung pag-aaral kung paano tayo mag-improve, kung paano tayo makaka-adapt sa sitwasyon. So, si Greenco Packaging, I think pangangailangan talaga siya ngayong pandemic, and malaki na itutulong niya sa mga food business owners pat sa mga customers natin na maging safe. And si Avo Bravo naman, naging ang target namin is mga outdoor locations. Para at least yung mga suki namin na favorite ang Avo Bravo is maging safe sila, diba? And accessible yung ating Avo Bravo ice cream.
Ayun, tama-tama. Lalo na ngayon, lahat ng mga negosyo gusto na pumunta sa mga eco-friendly na mga packaging. Dahil imagine, kung gumagamit ka ng hindi eco-friendly, paano na lang yun pagka natapon na sa ating mga basurahan, hindi na siya yung matutunaw, napakatagal, and of course, we don't want to damage yung environment natin. So, saksong takto, we have our guest support from Green Packaging Co. And of course, sa mga viewers natin na gustong kumontak para sa Green Packaging Co. And of course, sa Avo Bravo Fort, would you please invite them? Saan kanila pwede nila kontakin?
And sa mga gusto mag-order or maging distributor ng at Greenco Packaging, may Facebook page tayo ng at Greenco Packaging. And then pwede ding mag-email sa sales@greencopackaging.ph. And sa mga gusto na mag-order ng Avo Bravo, meron tayong Facebook page ng at Avo Bravo PH. And then pwede din tayong mag-email kung interested tayo mag-franchise seminar or maging franchise partner sa franchise@baxilog.com.ph. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ford, for that very inspiring and informative. And of course, as entrepreneurs, it is already embedded to us to adapt to the quick change of our surroundings, and of course, to seek new opportunities just like Ford. Thank you, Ford, and please do join us later at the panel segment. And coming right up, let the games begin with the first Filipino gaming platform, Kalaro Philippines. All that when Talk Shop Asia Next Gen returns.
We'll be back shortly. This is Talk Shop Asia Next Gen.
Nandyan na nga, balik sa simula, ganyan lang talaga. Hirap sa umpisa, ngunit ano nga bang meron? Pagdihakan ng hamon ng bawat umaga. Basta't nandyan ka, may pag-asa, dahan-dahan, sabay-sabay. Ano mang pagsubok ng buhay, dahan-dahan tayo ay muling babangon. Tuloy-tuloy ang tulong, sabay din tayo muling susulong. Pwede bang mangarap ng bagong araw? Pwede bang mangarap? Pwede pa, pwede pa, oh, oh. Pwede bang mangarap? Pwede bang mangarap? Iwan ang pangamba. Pwede bang mangarap? Pwede bang mangarap? Basta kasama ka. Basta't nandyan ka, may pag-asa, dahan-dahan, sabay-sabay. Ano mang pagsubok ng buhay, dahan-dahan tayo ay muling babangon. Tuloy-tuloy ang tulong, sabay din tayo muling susulong. Pwede bang mangarap ng bagong araw? Pwede bang mangarap? Pwede pa, oh no. Pwede pang mangarap, pwede pang mangarap. Iwan ang pangamba. Pwede pang mangarap, pwede pang mangarap. Basta't kasama ka. Pwede pang mangarap. Oh, 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 oh. Pwede pa, pwede. Iwan ang pangamba. Pwede pa, pwede pa. Mula noon, lalo ngayon. Pwede pa, pwede pa. Pwede pang mangarap ng bagong umaga. Pwede pang mangarap.
Now back to Talk Shop Asia Next Gen. Start small and dream big. Discover these up-and-coming brands etching their mark to success. Jump into the business revolution with Talk Shop Asia Next Gen.
And we're back, no? ISA provides you with the best self-care products and services for your overall beauty in the new norm. Purchase any ISA products or visit any ISA Aesthetic and Wellness near you today. And we would like to say hello and good afternoon to our friends from the Association of Filipino International Franchisers Inc. and the Filipino International Franchisers Association who are tuned in right now.
Shop at the comforts of your home with Zalingo. Visit www.zalingo.com or through the Zalingo app and find your favorite and trendy items right at your fingertips. And of course, we're happy to announce that TalkShop Asia has partnered with Zalingo to provide you with marketing and business solutions at the best affordable prices and packages. Please reach out to us through the TalkShop Asia Next Gen Facebook page. That's facebook.com/Talk TSA Next Gen or email us at talkshopasia2020 @gmail.com to know more. And for our next feature, guys, we have with us the visionary leader behind the first Filipino gaming platform. He honed his business and technology expertise from real world and on the ground experience over the past 30 years of being a top executive of numerous highly reputable international and regional enterprises. He led an Ayala Group company to become the fastest growing tech company in the Philippines in 2010 and have established several startups since 2011. The most recent startup created is the only integrated esports digital platform for the Asian market, now valued at around 10 million US dollars in just 1 year from its inception. Diba? Very exciting. So please welcome on the program the CEO and founder of Kalaro Philippines, Mr. June Lasco. Hi, Sir
Hello.
June.
Yeah, good afternoon.
And of course, we are joined this afternoon as well by our founding anchor, Mr. Rolly Pagaspas. Hi, Sir Rolly.
Wow.
Oo, ano tayo ngayon? Oo. High caliber guest this afternoon. Okay, so I think we're just having some technical difficulties with Sir Rolly. So while we are waiting for Sir Rolly to appear, Sir June, please allow us to show this very quick video of Kalaro to give us a very quick backgrounder of what Kalaro Philippines is all about. John?
Yes, yes, please.
Wow, we play as one. Kinilabutan ako doon, Muriel.
Diba? Lakas maka-matrix and what naman, talaga the generation.
Yes, and of course, welcome, Sir Rolly.
Hi, Sir Rolly.
Hi. Magandang
Ayun.
hapon sa inyo at syempre kasama ko ang aking founder, walang iba si June Lasco, Port Calaro.
Okay,
Siyempre
exactly.
shout out sa lahat ng ating program partners.
Of course, of course. So I'm pretty sure a lot of our viewers are excited to know about Kalaro. Kasi sa teaser pa lang, very, very exciting na talaga siya. So June, please tell us more about Kalaro Philippines.
Yeah, Kalaro is the first integrated digital platform, or in other words, app or software, that is specifically developed for the esports industry. As you know, the industry itself has, or any industry for that matter, has multiple stakeholders. So when we created Kalaro, we really made sure that we will be able to address the needs of the different stakeholders in the esports industry. So nako-cover namin dyan ang yung mga gamers, streamers, team owners, tournament owners or operators, tournament organizers. And what we discovered is yung tinatawag natin dito, nakikita natin, no? Yung manumatic. Ibig sabihin, ang mga tournament organizers or tournament operators basically execute or implement their tournaments in a manual, error-prone, labor-intensive manner. So nahirapan silang kumita, hindi sila maka-scale up, hindi sila maka-expand because walang system, walang software na tumutulong sa kanila. So that's one of the major problems or challenges ng esports industry that we are addressing. And ang kalaro is not just for the Philippine market. We will of course start with the Philippine market, but just like any tech platform, it is deployable or it is usable even outside the Philippines. Medyo madami kaming pinagsama-sama dito sa kalaro as you can see on this slide. Nandiyan ang brand participation, if you want to sell your products, if you want to advertise, if you want to sponsor, nandiyan ang may e-wallet tayo, parang GCash, integrated dyan with mga online banking, with Union Bank, BPI. You can also use your GrabPay, and so on and so forth. Yung video hub namin would contain video from Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and we have our own social media, social network platform. So para may Facebook kami. And pinaka-core nito is the tournament management platform. No? So yung immediate effect, when we soft launched this last year, October, is lumilipat sa amin yung mga tournament organizers. No? So as you can see here, and also yung the younger generation, millennials and senials, who are very much into the gaming industry. Kahit walang masyadong kita sila, pumupunta sila dyan because they enjoy doing it. They want to be in front of people streaming and showing what they know about sports, no. So ang ganda ng reception ng market dun sa ginagawa namin, no. And in fact, we've been in the top 5 news, no, based on Google Analytics last November and January. And this is Asia Pacific. And we have been featured, the largest publication here is One Esports in the region, among many other press, media, online publications. So ang ganda nung feedback ng industriya dun sa ginawa namin na software.
Right.
If you go to the
I think what's also impressive about the platform is that it's a complete ecosystem, no? June, kumbaga parang you go in and everything you need is right there. So kumbaga in a sense it will suck you in kasi hindi ka nalalabas sa iba pang platform.
That's
How do you
right.
come up with that idea na, let's integrate everything, let's make it convenient for everybody who's into the esports platform?
Oo. That's a really good question, Don, because about 1.5 years ago, almost 2 years ago, I was a guest speaker sa Vietnam. It's an Asia event, and medyo napaaway ako dun sa mga... No, it was a panel discussion, and nandun yung mga galing sa Japan, sa Europe, sa US. Ang sinasabi ko, technology solutions coming from the West, North America, will not necessarily work in Asia, especially Southeast Asia. Because ang daming iba't ibang factors, di ba? Yung infrastructure natin sa telecoms, yung readiness ng mga tao, hindi tayo as tech savvy as people who are in, let's say, Stockholm, Sweden, in New York, and Tokyo, and so on and so forth. So yun yung ina-emphasize ko. And nag-ikot-ikot ako sa Vietnam. I really want to, Ho Chi Minh specifically. And then tinitingnan ko, ina-observe ko yung mga tao. And definitely, if we give them a platform, a solution na hiwa-hiwalay, sabihin mo na lang, sige, basta gamitin mo to, and then, you'll be able to do and implement, an event in esports. Imposible. It will not work. So 1.5 years ago, sabi ko, dapat the solution has to be fully integrated, all in one-stop shop. And then that approach was recently validated around 3-4 months ago. Naging trend kasi yung tinatawag na super app. Meaning, nandun na lahat. Like WeChat is a super app sa China because you can do so many things with just WeChat, no? And so on and so forth. So, Kaya naging maganda yung naging validation. Kasi the other approach sana, isa-isa lang eh. Kaya lang, ang mangyayari nun, sasabihin ko sa e-sport, kung streamer ka, gamitin mo tong product A. Kung gamer ka, gamitin mo yung B. And then kung tournament organizer ka, gamitin mo yung C. And so on and so forth. So, sabihin nila, boss, medyo mahirap yan. We're not that tech savvy. Hindi naman kami computer science graduate. So, hindi uubra.
Tsaka, I mean, that's the purpose naman of technology is to make life easier for everyone, hindi ba? So if you make it a little more complicated for people, it makes it, difficult to do. That being said, kasi nga it's a complete platform, how easy is it to use the platform? And then how have you grown already the users and the partners of Kalaro throughout the inception of the concept?
Ang galing ng question, no? Because nung iniisip ko to, sabi ko, kailangan to talagang super galing ang gagawa ng tinatawag na user experience, user interface. Sabihin, dapat super daling gamitin. And nagkataon, I have a friend who works for a technology company in Switzerland. They're one of the largest Switzerland. So sabi ko kay Patrick, Patrick, can you help me create an app? I need to have the user interface, the user experience, just like Spotify or just like any world-class software. Kasi ang kliyente nila puro sa Europe. Pero meron silang offshore delivery center sa Philippines. Puro Pinoy. So anyway, napapayag ko siya. And in fact, first time ng mga tao doon na gumagawa ng project for a Filipino company. Tapos nire-report pa nila sa Zurich, Switzerland. Yun nangyayari sa Kalaro. And definitely, it's super easy to use. Hindi mo kailangang mag-computer science or, kahit sabi nga nila, kahit ano yung work mo, kayang-kaya mong gamitin yan.
So, kumbaga, if you're just a starting, gamer or a streamer, you go right into it and very easy mo na siyang kayang i-manipulate. I think that's a very good move, no? Kasi it will help the platform gain even more traction. Especially now, ang daming streamers and ng mga Pinoy. Di ba?
Especially nitong pandemic. Nitong pandemic, so I tried visiting the malls, yung early period na pwede pang makalabas. Ang napupuno talaga yung mga nagtitinda ng computers. And, yung mga shops, ang haba ng pila. Bumibili ng gaming laptops and all.
Correct. I think Rolly has something to say.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're having internet problems with Rolly. This being said, no, kasi this seems like a very visionary product, no? Gaya nga ng sabi mo, you even had to reach out to international company to help you build the product. This being said, what is your vision for Kalaro and the esports industry here in the Philippines?
Yeah. Interestingly, because I took up computer science, so long time ago, and I also play a lot of games, yung available games, so I can spend 4 hours hindi ako tumatayo, and I just really need to finish that game. Pag hindi ko natapos, I'll do it the following day. And in fact, at one point, nasa bahay ako, yung tinanong nung nanay ko sa akin, anak, may problema ka ba? Sabi ko, wala naman po. Tinatapos ko lang yung game. So, kasi ang tagal ko dun sa computer. So, I really love sports. I mean, computer games, sports. I love sports. I love football, tennis. Lahat ng kaya kong gawin sa sports. So, and esports is a very good combination of the physical sports, traditional, and of course, technology, which is also my passion. So that's why nung naaaral ko nga tong esports, and then I got to meet people who are in the industry, sabi ko, kailangan kong gumawa ng something that is related to esports. I need to be in this industry. Just like what Jack Ma concluded when he learned about the internet, sabi niya, I don't know internet, I am English teacher, but this is so big, I need to be in the internet. And then yun na, ginawa na niya. So something similar, So, and napakadami naming advocacies because we're talking of 43 million Filipinos, no, who are into esports. So almost 50% ng population natin are playing games. You know, of course, kasama na din yung super casual games like Candy Crush, yung mga ganyan, Pac-Man, yung mga old school, di ba? And then the more serious type like yung Dota, Mobile Legends, League of Legends,
League of Legends.
and so on and so forth. So malaki yung range. No?
Right. So kumaga, there's really something for everybody here, no? I'm curious about the tournament. So paano ba to? Like anybody in the world, as many as you can. How can they do this in the platform?
Yeah, exactly, you know. Pwede. Just like, 'di ba, every time there's an Olympics game, 'di ba? Ano yung software na ginagamit to manage who will play who, from registration to who will play who, and then the leaderboards, and so on and so forth. 'Di ba IBM ang nasa likod ng mga ganyang events? So we created something similar for esports. So mangyayari, from player registration to creation of the team, and then to the bracketing who will play who, and then to the leaderboard, sino na nanalo, up to the championship, and up to the distribution of the prize pool, nandun na lahat sa software, sa kalaro. So, you could just imagine, sabi nga nung kausap namin sa Baguio, sabi, sir, okay to ah. So now, kaya kong i-challenge anyone in the Philippines or even outside. Pwede na namin makalaro yung nasa Metro Manila. Mag-register sila sa platform. And then gagaling yung mga players ko sa Baguio. Diba? So it's all there inside the software. Yun nga, hindi ka nalalabas. Pwede ka na rin makipag-chat, mag-share doon because it has a social media component. Or mag-shopping because we have storefronts. You know, you can buy t-shirts, gadgets, and so on and so forth.
So the app is also able to, you know, connect people of the same interest. If you remember, Mariel, diba, like way years ago, you know, computer games were shunned, di ba? Kasi ang sinasabi ng mga tao, no, computer games, ano yan, distraction, etc. But now, we even see esports as part of the Olympics. So, diba, we see here the evolution and how the world is really embracing. Kasi nga naman, the development, the camaraderie, you know, the strategic thinking that's developed in the platform is really, you know, growing at an exponential rate. So this being said, June, I think you have a lot of exciting news for Filipinos. You're launching very soon. Can you tell us more about that? What can we expect from Kalaro in the next months?
Yeah, we're launching May 8th, Saturday. We're so excited to finally, officially, publicly launch Kalaro. This is really first of its kind, hindi lang sa Philippines, but, you know, even outside the Philippines, across the region. And by the way, the recently held Esports Business Conference Asia in Singapore, we were one of the 5 finalists from among the you know, several startups who made the presentation, the pitch presentation during the actual event. So we were from among, I don't know how many applied, lima yung nandun. Kalaro was one of them. So I think that's a very good validation again that, you know, we have something really unique and something that can really be a source of pride for the Philippines. Yan ang actually ultimate objective namin na ipakita dito na yung Filipino and Filipinas can really create a world-class product. And even our color scheme na napapansin nyo dito, nakikita nyo, is a mix of the Philippine colors. So blue, red, yellow. Of course, medyo modernized na yan. But maraming dyan, Pinoy. No? Even, of course, the word Kalaro, obviously, is Pinoy na Pinoy. Because we want this product to be known as Philippine-made.
Soon enough, we're going to be hearing, you know, even foreigners saying Kalaro in whatever accent that they do. So this being said, and June, how can you know, gamers and partners get on board with this very innovative leaps and bounds, no, innovation from Kalaro? Tell us more.
Yeah, just go to use your browser, Chrome browser, and then just type in kalaro.gg, and that's it. You'll be able to log in within 3 seconds. You just click, let's say, on your Facebook, the app logo. Use your Facebook account. Within 3 seconds, you're inside Kalaro. That's how fast and easy it is to enter and register into Kalaro. So you don't need your birth certificate or any other thing to be able to register sa Kalaro. Click mo lang yung app and that's it. 3 seconds, you're inside Kalaro. Maggala ka na lang doon, chat with people, look at the content. Of course, we're still populating the platform, we're still onboarding the brands and so on and so forth. Pero kompleto na siya. Yung aming testing na ginawa since October last year, so that's about around 6 months, na dumami na rin yung nasa loob ng platform. And when we launch, the likes of Zilingo is helping us in the social media marketing. Definitely, this will grow, exponentially. So, salamat din sa pag-invite sa akin, and glad to meet both of you, Don, L'Oreal.
Of course. And we can just
Exciting ito for all of us.
Yeah, we can just imagine, di ba? Like how people will embrace Kalaro. Rolly, anything you want to add? This is one of your passion projects. You believe in this project very, very passionately.
Okay, we're about to be ready to accept corporate partnerships. No? So I mean to say, we would like to answer the traditional 7 objectives of a company: their branding, their advertising, their sponsorship, their sales, no? Because we have a storefront, their sales promotion, and then of course their publicity. And last but not the least is their sustainability or CSR. For the CSR, we want them to help us get into the Calarosa signing of the athlete, on the sharing of the athlete, and on the schooling of the athlete. That's why we put up the Calaro Cares. We'll be in charge of the Calaro schooling or Calaro Academy, Calaro sharing, and siyempre the Calaro shining, which will take part in the communication, professionalism, and sportsmanship of the Calaro gamers.
Right. Of course. I think there's actually a very good move, well, the trend now for businesses is to really go omni-channel. You go where your customers are. And if you have 40 million gamers in the platform, be there, di ba? I mean, that's a very good avenue for you to reach out to your customer. You know what, Mariel? It's really an exciting time, for technology companies because innovations are happening left and right, hindi ba? And Filipinos are embracing these innovations wholeheartedly. Kaya naman companies like Kalaro are really trailblazing, di ba? They are starting this trend, proving that Filipinos can be very much competitive in this industry, di ba? What do you think, Rhea?
Oo, no, we are never short of talents, no? And it goes from generation to generation, nakita naman natin. And with the ever-changing landscape of technology, syempre, the key is to engage your audience and transform customers into advocates who shares the same passion, just like June and Rolly with us, no? For the brand and just like Kalaro. We are excited, no? For the future of Kalaro and the gaming here in the Philippines.
Very, very exciting. Thank you very much to the very visionary June, bringing the Filipino talent in the forefront of the esports and gaming industry, and Rolly for supporting this very innovative product and service. No, anything you want to add, June, before we end the segment?
Well, I think I've said quite a lot about Kalaro. I'm just really excited. Ang gusto ko lang talagang probably emphasize is yung sabi nga ni Muriel, Filipinos definitely are world class. We can definitely do things that we can be very proud of, and we would like to prove that through Kalaro. Kayang-kaya talaga natin because for like more than 20 years, I've been developing software for companies in Japan, in Europe, and so on. Because nagwo-work ako sa Ayala, sa Fujitsu. Sabi ko, Timona, ang dami ko nang ginagawang software, for foreign companies. Bakit yung
Sa
Pinoy, yung
Pinoy
Pilipinas?
naman.
Wala naman tayong nagagawa para sa sarili natin. So that's
Tama.
why when I left Ayala, sabi ko maghahanap talaga ako ng paraan to eventually be able to create our own product, di ba? Our own product, and mapakita natin sa buong mundo na tayo kasi yung people behind, really big companies in the US. Tayo yung mga nasa computer doon. Yun lang, hindi tayo nakikita, mga Pinoy. Tayo yung gumagawa sa BPO, KPO, call centers. So, sabi ko dapat magkaroon ng pagkakataon. And I think this is the chance. Actually, this is the second chance that I have. The first one, okay na. This is the second one that I've created. And I'm just so happy kahit na doon sa, lampas na ako sa senial and millennial of course. Pero yung know-how ko sa technology, ginamit ko na lang, para pasayahin ang mga millennials and senials. And I think, again, yun nga, let's really be super proud that we have created something na talagang ibang-iba. So, kayang-kaya nating ipagmalaki. And again, yung nakalaban ko doon sa EXB Asia event, one is from the US, from Hong Kong, from South Korea, from Singapore, and Philippines. Siyempre, kalaro si Philippines. So, unti-unti, di ba? Unti-unti. We should be able to really showcase to the world. Hindi lang sa kantahan and sa beauty, yeah, Miss Universe and so on. Dito sa technology, kaya rin natin yan.
Awesome, no? Very awesome vision, hindi ba, June? From the back end, now Filipinos are going at the forefront of technology. Very, very exciting time. No? And of course, we will be hearing more about the insights of June. When Talk Shop Asia Next Gen returns, we'll have all our panels exchanging insights on topics that are relevant to our aspect this afternoon. All that is coming right up in Talk Shop Asia Next Gen returns.
We'll be back shortly. This is Talk Shop Asia Next Gen.
Laika is a social media platform that lets users discover new things as well as connect and meet with other users. Show your support by rating your friends' posts. Laika is perfect for your everyday adventures. Hello? Hey babe, yeah, I'm almost done. See you later. Bye. Enjoy chatting and going on video calls with your friends and loved ones. Laika rewards users with Laika Gems. These gems can be used to pay for items bought from Laika's numerous partner merchants. Transferring Laika Gems is easy. All you have to do is scan the QR code or type in a username, enter the amount, and hit send. Let your friends know what you're up to. Leica combines commerce, community, and content to make it your #1 digital platform. Which makes it the perfect app for you.
Now back to Talk Shop Asia Next Gen. Business is a fast-changing landscape, and information is key in adapting to the demands of the market. Thinking forward and staying relevant with the latest trends and insights to keep your business up to date with the times. Jump into the business revolution with Talk Shop Asia Next Gen.
Welcome once again to Talk Shop Asia Next Gen. We now go into our panel segment. Let's call right back on screen, of course, our Mr. Millennial JP Morales to join us. And of course, our guest for this afternoon, Miss Tix of Goto King. Fourth,
hello,
of Greenco and Avo Bravo. And June of Calaro. Okay, so Marielle, let's dive right into our questions.
Yes, no, to start off, no, we would like to get, of course, your views and opinions on this, no? With your experience in the past months of navigating the COVID-19 and its impact in our businesses, what is the best lesson that you have learned and applied so far in your own businesses? Of course, let's start with Ma'am Tix.
Well, I think the best lesson is really to review your operations and do your homework, do your numbers, and have an open mind. Right now, marami nagsasara, but marami din nagbubukas. There are so many opportunities. Tingnan mo kung ano yung kaya mong gawin, and I guess the usual yun, sipag, tiyaga, pag-care sa mga empleyado, at saka ngayon mas i-review mo dapat lahat i-review mo, like your terms of rentals in the mall. Hindi na pwede yung you always think expansion. Diba? Usually ganun, you want to go into the mall and they offer you another hindi mo alam. Hindi mo alam pag nagbukas ka sa isang mall, nababawasan naman yung benta mo dun sa isa. So, wala lang, no? You just have to be, I think, more sharp and realize that iba talaga yung business climate ngayon. Sa akin, siguro, it's gonna take till 2025 until we really normalize operations. So, easy lang.
But with that, no, still, easy lang, tama naman, easy lang, but hold on and go lang. No, hearing it from Ma'am Tix with 37 years in the business, of course, doing your homework, as she said, and very careful on details of which, no? Thank you, Ma'am Tix. How about fourth? Yan, the new one in the industry also.
Ano nga ulit yung question? Sorry.
With your experience in the past months, no, what are the lessons that you learned and have applied in your business? Lalo, iba-iba rin ang ang industry and the business.
Tingin ko yung natutunan ko ngayong pandemic, no, is yung pag-aralan kung ano yung pangangailangan ng tao at ano yung maitutulong natin sa mga customers natin. Kung makakatulong tayo sa mga customers natin na tatakbo or kikita din talaga ang negosyo natin.
That's true, no? Staying relevant. And lahat tayo may certain purpose sa businesses natin to help and reach out. So we stay true to our business core as well. Tama naman. Of course, with embracing technology during this pandemic time? Sir June, share your thoughts on this, please.
Well, nung nag-start kami sa Kalaro, eksakto, nag-start ang lockdown because of the COVID-19, no? And I guess ang isang major lesson dyan for us, for our team, is that one is sort of be prepared or be ready for the unexpected. So kami sa technology platform, sa technology, no, alam namin, say ngayon, pwede mawala yung internet and so many things can happen. So dapat meron talaga tayong sort of safety net or, plan B, plan C, so that kung may mangyaring ganito, we can still continue. Before, syempre, nag-work kami sama-sama, but because of the pandemic, naging virtual kami lahat. But we were able to fix that immediately. And then, second, the major lesson is fail fast, sabi nga namin sa technology. Kung hindi talaga kaya, i-fail mo na ng mabilis. But kung kaya naman, and the whole team is committed to continue, then gawin natin ng todo-todo, the best we can. May pandemic man or wala, ibuhos natin yung kaya natin and still create the best possible outcome, at the end of the project or at the end of the software development cycle. So those two things.
Oh, well said. No, I think it comes across to any industry in particular, no? Lahat naman yan, there are always opportunities amidst the challenges that's given to us. For the second question, of course, we have Don.
Okay, so our second question really is more forward-looking naman tayo, diba? So, as leaders of your respective businesses, what are you most looking forward to in the future, in the months to come, and how are you preparing your businesses for that? Let's start with Ma'am Tix.
Ang ginagawa namin ngayon, no, really yung goal namin is to have a network of entrepreneurs. It's not only opening branches, expanding your business, but in a sense, we want to create entrepreneurial spirit sa mga affected ngayon. So what we're doing right now is for our own employees, kasi we're also into meat processing. We have a brand, Pinoy Deli Meals. Small time lang yon, but our employees can buy. Konting lang yon. We're just siguro pinapatungan lang namin ng 5% handling cost, and then they can resell. We're still expanding that idea because sa totoo lang, right now we're really deciding on which stores to maintain and to keep, no? So yung mga stores siguro na talagang hindi naman cooperative yung mga lessors mo, you cannot do anything about it. Iba din naman yung problema siguro nila, baka mas malaki, no? So yung mga mawawalan ng trabaho, we're ready to really put in that spirit and that konting capital sa kanila para kumita sila, more than just doling out, giving them separation pay na mauubos lang yun eh. So yun ang mindset namin ngayon. We want them to help themselves, and we'll always be with our employees.
I think that's very admirable, Ma'am Tix, no? I mean, kasi we uplift each other, di ba? I mean, especially in your case, you're uplifting your employees. Sabi nga, I mean, we hear this a lot right now, no? The only way to get through this is if getting through it together, hindi ba? So I think that's actually very, very admirable. How about for the case of Fourth? What are you most looking forward to in the months to come, no? And how are you preparing both Greenco and Avo Bravo for the things to come?
Siguro yung pag-distribute pa sa mga province ng Greenco Packaging para matulungan yung ating mga food business owners na magkaroon ng quality and affordable na food packaging, and syempre makabago and environmental friendly. Bukod doon, kay Avo Bravo is tingin ko makakatulong kami sa pagbibigay ng pagtanggal ng stress. So makakain sila ng avocado ice cream, syempre. At syempre, pipiliin natin yung mga lugar na paglalagyan natin, yung mga yun na, outdoor para at least accessible sa mga customers natin na gusto makatikim ng Avo Bravo.
That's true, no? The way you said, it's really going beyond just yourself into extending yourself to what your customer needs and what your customer wants. How about with June for the case of Kalaro? Okay. I think we're on mute. Are we on mute?
Sorry. Yeah. I was saying that our mission really sa Kalaro is to be able to help the 43 million gamers in the Philippines address two things. No? The first one is the psychosocial problem that we're having. Hindi natin alam pero tumataas yung mga nagsusuicide sa mga kabataan and a lot of other related issues. And then the second one is economic or financial, yung source of livelihood. We're talking of young people, new graduates who cannot earn a living. So sa esports industry, as we have seen sa presentation ko, it's not just playing because we will be involving the brands, the corporate brands, dito sa ecosystem that we have created. And there would be huge economic activity on daily basis, on a monthly basis, once mabuo na namin the whole ecosystem. And we're moving towards that. That's why we're launching next week, Saturday. And from that point on, talagang tuloy-tuloy na yan. But ultimately, what we want to really achieve, yung nabanggit ko nga kanina, is to showcase Filipino talents, to showcase what the Filipinos can do, and for all of us to be really proud of what we have created in Kalaro. No? So I think magiging masaya tayo. And so far, maganda yung progress namin. I mentioned nga a while ago that we were one of the top 5 finalists isang sort of pitching competition sa Singapore, and we were pitted against companies from US, Singapore, Hong Kong, South Korea, and tayo lang yung Pilipino doon. So that's what makes me really excited, and salamat sa inyong lahat na nakikita ko like yung business ni Madam Tix, ni Port, no, is also really quite encouraging and inspiring. Thank you.
Oh, totoo. You know what? I actually like that too. Kasi from the challenges of the pandemic, Calera was able to, to really see the opportunity there and build up on what the core of the brand is. You know what, Marielle, JP, listening to our 3 business leaders, you can really see yung sense of oneness nila with the community. They go beyond themselves, they go beyond their businesses, they go beyond their brands to help their employees, their customers, in the whole Philippines. And I think that is really the key in making sure that your brand remains relevant as we transition and thrive into the new normal. Hindi ba? What do you think, Marielle?
Ayan. I agree, no? It's been a pleasure to hear from these brands and their leaders. No, these brands just does not merely satisfy the needs of their consumers, but they inspire. They do not merely extend expectations, they transform them to stay relevant. And that all gives us a glimmer of hope for an industry that has no other plans but to bounce back together. No, JP.
That is right. And also, as entrepreneurs, we're given big responsibilities. We are also leaders, being like a political leader as well of your own organization or your company, and then people will look up to you. Your employees, they will definitely depend on you, and people will follow you. So be a good leader and of course, give back to the country. Bounce back lang po tayo.
Correct. Well said. Now, with that, once again, please invite our viewers and everyone who would want to, of course, purchase, visit your branches that are open, purchase your product, and download the app. Let's start with Ma'am Tix.
Hi. bumisita kayo sa mga outlets namin and we have an online delivery system. Pag gusto natin makatulong, we're now selling lugaw kits and all you have to do is also search that at dami nagkakalat na yan from Instagram to Viber, through Messenger. But you can call the number 0922-820-5116 and just order. And we'd like to encourage you also to get a franchise of Go to King. Iba na yung yung may brand equity yung kinukuha yung franchise. Sa ngayon, marami rin ang mga kumukuha ng mga opportunities na medyo weak yung background, no? So we have to be careful also and protect, lalo na yung mga hard-earned money na mga OFWs na hindi na makakabalik doon, no? So dapat talaga we should all try to protect itong mga bayani natin sa ibang bansa na narito ngayon. Plus the employees na mawawalan pa ng trabaho dahil walang magagawa eh. Kailangan you have to wait this out and palaliman ng bulsa, but then ilan sa MSMEs lang yung malalim ang bulsa. Wala nang ang bulsa ngayon, di ba? So let's help each other.
Yes, we are all in this together, of course. Ford, please invite our guests and viewers.
Ayun, sa mga gusto mag-order ng Abo Bravo ice creams, meron kaming Facebook page at Abo Bravo PH. So, message lang tayo doon. And sa mga gusto mag-order ng Green Co Packaging, pwede tayong mag-message sa Facebook page namin at Green Co Packaging. And pwede din tayo mag-email sa sales@greencopackaging.ph.
Thank you. No, another way of thinking green. Yan ang bagong way of thinking green natin yun this Sunday. June, of course, invite our viewers for Kalaro, the launch.
Yeah, launching kami next week. So, alam naman natin, meron tayong mga kapamilya, kapatid, kapuso, na wala yung isa. Pero ngayon, meron po tayong kalaro. Ilo-launch na namin sa May 8. So, punta lang po kayo sa kalaro.gg and you'll be able to meet a lot of gamers inside kalaro.gg. Thank you.
Okay, awesome. So thank you very much to all our guests being on the program. It's indeed very inspiring to hear about Filipino brands thriving and keeping customers excited with your products and services. JT?
And thank you as well, of course, to our viewers na lagi tayong pinapanood every Sunday for tuning in the show. And of course, we look forward to seeing you once again next Sunday as we talk more about the next generation movers and shakers in the Filipino business scene.
Yes, this has been Talk Shop Asia Next Gen. Let's jump into the business revolution.
Let's talk, let's shop here at Talk Shop Asia Next Gen. Thank you very much, everybody. Enjoy the rest of the Sunday.
Thank you, everyone. Good afternoon.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, Cha. Hi, Mon. Bye, Sir Rolly. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks, Ma'am Tix. Thank you.
The program that gives you the latest in Filipino business and trends with norm challenging brands, paving the way to be next generation business leaders. This is Talk Shop Asia Next Gen, connecting you to the future. Hosted by Business and Transformation Mentor, Rolly Bagaspas, Franchise and Business Coach, Don Senita, and Beauty and Business Maven, Muriel Villanueva. Together with Mr. Millennial JP Morales and Agri and Youth Advocate Colin Valliaban. Jump into the business revolution. This is your Talk Shop Asia Next Gen, only here on